As you can tell, I've been crying. I just had therapy. My Friday night fun, yeah. um, Welcome to Journey Back to the Heart. This is episode 4. And I'm sitting in the little garden courtyard outside of my therapy. And I'm taking a moment to reorient to my surroundings, and I'm looking at myself and I'm just like, I've definitely processed some stuff, and today we really unpacked some issues and things around my anxious attachment. So I fundamentally have insecure attachment, and that plays out many different ways, and my therapist very much works in real time and doesn't get involved in the stories around how that's playing out in life, but how it really shows up in the room. And it was really interesting because I was talking about my process around shame that just got brought up in my podcast with Amanda, and some of my want to move forward, but I'm at kind of like this place in my process where I feel like I've hit a plateau, and how that directly correlates to the body work that I'm doing. My chiropractor, who is amazing, said to me, structurally your body is doing well, and what I'm finding is that your right hip isn't staying quite in place because you need to still deal with some of your emotional stuff. And I don't disagree, but I've been doing emotional work for a while, and I'm completely dedicated, and I've also hit a place where I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, where does this go, and how do I make this corrective and come to a place where I'm moving forward with some of this emotional baggage that I'm carrying, and where am I missing the piece to move forward? And my therapist is this beautiful man who likened it to the caterpillar, the chrysalis, and the butterfly, and me really being able to sit in this place, this cocoon, that when the caterpillar goes in, before it can turn into the butterfly, it's this jelly consistency. And the transition in which he's been through with me, that I'm in this place, and can I really deepen there and go there? And it was really interesting what had unfolded and how my attachment came up in the room, and I think it speaks volumes to healing in real time. So what had happened was he offered support, and he's a touch therapist as well, so he uses touch to help heal in real time and change the sensations in which our body holds memory in order to allow a new pathway to manifest. And it was what my experience ended up being, which I'm always happy to receive touch work, was I didn't know if I wanted it. And the thing that really that arised for me was why would I want you to come here and support me when I know that this is only going to happen in therapy, and most people aren't going to be able to do this, and then I'll have a glimpse of what the honey tastes like, but I can't actually have honey. And he, in that moment, said, I don't want to therapize you too much, but like that is the core of anxious attachment, right? Like, I gave you 100 chances and you haven't been able to attune to me, so I'm not giving you this one because there's going to be 100 more. And we sat there and he did do touch work, and it was interesting to be in this place with him that I hadn't really arrived at with him ever, where I was annoyed at him for wanting to help me. And that is actually the process I have right now with like the gentleman that I'm dating, or my mom when she wants to show up in these deep ways. I want help, but I want to also feel self-sufficient and fine in the world, and I don't want to receive help and then be let down this next time, and the double bind that puts me in. And how today I was in that bind, but I was in that bind with somebody who could attune to me in a way that it just shifted ever so slightly, and it was just different enough that it's not my normal story. So I'm excited to see like what that means for me and my heart journey, and allowing myself to go into these places that are really scary and unknown, and allowing others along in that journey with me. Because I'm trusting that my heart knows, and it's led me here. And here I am. So thank you for sharing in this journey with me, and in this raw, sensitive space. And from my heart to yours, thank you.